So Tim, not the result we were hoping for today, but in terms of the performance, would you say there are positives we can take from this one?
Oh yeah, well, listen, we've completely dominated the second half. Again, I think, we're guilty of missing umpteen chances, which has reared its head this season. We've created a lot of chances and passed them by. And we got done, obviously, in the end, their best player I think he was playing with Birmingham last year, so you have to put that into perspective. The kid's a really good player, and we're guilty of not picking him up in the box for the second one, where we're probably expecting Dougie to deal with the ball on the right. He loses his footing or whatever, and then you've got to be tight, and we're not tight, and anybody scores, and that's the last kick of the first half to go 2-1 down in a half that we're comfortably in and doing really well, and that ends up being the winning goal of the match. But when you see what we're creating in the second half, we're totally on the front foot. I don't think Red has had a shot to save second half, maybe a couple of good saves in the first half, but listen, I'm really pleased with pretty much everything that I've seen. Other than listen, don't get done on sucker punches. When you're in control, make sure you're locked out behind. And listen, these kids are stepping. They're working unbelievably hard. They've had a right go against a team. Let's get it right. I've got a right for you, Bob. They travelled overnight last night, stayed in a hotel in Bromsgrove, trained at Birmingham City. Let them train on their training pitch, on their pitch at Wast Hill. So they've come on, they've prepped. It's not cheap. So they've credit to them. Good luck to them in the draw.
And of course we're back in the Cup next week, the FA Trophy away at Basford United. Considering the performance today and recent results, how confident are you that we could perhaps get a result there?
Listen, we'll treat Basford with the utmost respect. We've had them watch today. I think we're playing at Racing Club Warwick today. I think they've got some Neots on Tuesday, so we'll be covering the game. And listen, I think I had a quick look. I don't try to be too clever and ahead of myself, but I think they're sitting in the top 7 or 8 in their league, maybe even better than that. But it'll be a tough game. They're on Astro. They've been at Step 3 level, not too distant past. So yeah, I'm expecting a really tough game, and we'll have a think about some of the legs and bodies we've got. Just check on, but we'll train. We'll train Monday, Tuesday, Thursday this week, and have a chat with them as well. Because listen, I don't want anyone in my dressing room to come away from the fact of how well they've played and how well they've played this season. And I'm being funny. If I'm an Alf Church supporter, then I would be really enthused with what I'm seeing. And it's not. I don't know. I'm hoping that's the case, because with all due respect, they're playing some lovely football. That's the first goal we've conceded in September. And we are creating a shed loads of chances. It's an exciting watch, but we're guilty of passing up too many chances. And to be fair, let's get it right. The kid Marquez comes in from Forest Green, who's a born finisher, and he's filling his boots every week, because we are creating. Wakey's got 2 in 2 now, so there's a hell of a lot of positives. We've knocked over quite a few teams with far bigger resources than we've got this season, that is for sure. So I'm immensely proud of them, and that goes from the technical side of it, but the work output as well. I know for a fact already, without looking at the GPS, which I'll get tomorrow, they've put some serious miles into today, and it was a really good performance. But you miss your chances, you have to take your medals.